What happens when love meets technology in the most unexpected way possible? The internet exploded yesterday evening as millions of viewers witnessed what many are calling the most shocking marriage proposal of the digital age. Tian Xuning, a rising social media influencer with over 2.3 million followers, stunned the online world by proposing to Ziyu during a seemingly routine livestream that quickly transformed into an emotional roller coaster watched by over 8.7 million concurrent viewers across multiple platforms. But was this genuine romance or the ultimate publicity stunt? The proposal, which began at 7:43 p.m. Beijing time, has already generated more controversy than any celebrity engagement in recent memory. Critics are questioning whether this intimate moment was orchestrated for views, while supporters argue that modern love deserves to be celebrated in modern ways. The dramatic 2-hour stream has been viewed over 45 million times in less than 24 hours, making it one of the most watched live events in social media history. The shocking twist that nobody saw coming has left viewers divided and demanding answers. What started as Tian Xuning's regular evening chat stream took an unexpected turn when he suddenly became emotional, telling viewers he had something important to share that could change everything. Little did anyone know that Ziyu, who had been secretly watching the stream from another location, was about to become part of what many are calling either the most romantic or most calculated moment in streaming history. The evening began like any other for Tian Xuning's dedicated fanbase. The 28-year-old content creator, known for his candid discussions about life, relationships, and social issues, appeared on screen in his usual casual attire, sitting in his minimalist apartment that has become familiar to millions of viewers worldwide. His follower count had been steadily growing over the past 18 months, particularly after his viral series discussing modern dating challenges in the digital age. However, within minutes of starting the stream, observant viewers noticed something different about Tian's demeanor. His usual confident and relaxed presentation seemed replaced by visible nervousness. His hands trembled slightly as he adjusted his camera, and he kept glancing at his phone with an expression that viewers later described as pure anxiety mixed with determination. "I've been thinking about this moment for weeks," Tian began, his voice carrying an unusual tremor that immediately caught the attention of his audience. The chat exploded with questions and concerns from viewers who had never seen their favorite streamer in such a vulnerable state. "Tonight is different from our usual conversations. Tonight I need to do something that scares me more than anything I've ever done before." The viewer count, which typically stabilized around 50,000 for Tian's evening streams, began climbing rapidly as word spread across social media platforms. Screenshots of his emotional state circulated on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok within minutes, with users speculating about everything from a career announcement to personal crisis. The hashtag #TianXuningLive began trending in multiple countries simultaneously. What happened next has been described by relationship experts, social media analysts, and cultural commentators as either a beautiful evolution of modern romance or a concerning commodification of intimate moments. Tian revealed that he had been in a relationship with Ziyu, a 26-year-old photographer and digital artist, for over 2 years. This revelation itself shocked many viewers who had followed Tian's content religiously, as he had maintained strict privacy about his romantic life despite frequently discussing dating and relationships in general terms. "Ziyu has been the most important person in my life for 26 months, Tian continued, his emotion becoming increasingly evident. "We've shared everything together, but we've also kept our relationship private, because we wanted to protect something beautiful from the chaos of public opinion. Tonight that changes." The stream's chat moved so rapidly that individual messages became impossible to read. Viewer numbers continued climbing exponentially, reaching 1.2 million concurrent viewers by 8:15 p.m. Social media platforms began experiencing technical difficulties due to the volume of shares, reactions, and discussions surrounding the stream. Major news outlets started picking up the story, with entertainment reporters scrambling to understand who Ziyu was and why this proposal was generating such unprecedented attention. Tian then made an announcement that sent shockwaves through the viewing audience. Ziyu was watching the stream live and had no idea what was about to happen. He revealed that he had asked her to tune in to his stream that evening under the pretense of wanting her support for what he described as an important announcement about his career. The deception has since become one of the most debated aspects of the entire event. Ziyu, if you're watching this right now, I need you to know that everything I'm about to say comes from the deepest part of my heart, Tian said, looking directly into the camera with an intensity that viewers described as absolutely captivating and terrifying at the same time. The stream's production value suddenly shifted as professional lighting equipment activated, revealing that this moment had been planned with considerable technical preparation. The camera angle expanded to show that Tian's apartment had been transformed. What viewers had assumed was his usual streaming setup was revealed to be an elaborate staging area. Rose petals covered the floor, professional photography lighting created a warm, cinematic atmosphere, and a small table held what appeared to be an engagement ring box. The revelation that this had been orchestrated sparked immediate debate about authenticity versus performance. At 8:23 p.m., the stream split screen activated, and viewers saw Ziyu for the first time. She appeared to be in her own apartment, initially confused by the technical setup, but gradually understanding that something extraordinary was happening. Her genuine surprise and growing realization became the emotional centerpiece that convinced many skeptical viewers that, despite the elaborate production, the core emotions were authentic. Tian, what is this? Ziyu asked, her voice carrying a mixture of confusion, excitement, and dawning understanding. The vulnerability in her voice, broadcast to millions of strangers, created an intimacy that many viewers found both beautiful and uncomfortable. The ethical implications of sharing such a private moment with a global audience immediately became a topic of heated discussion across social media platforms. Tian began his proposal speech, and the internet collectively held its breath. His words, delivered with trembling voice and visible tears, created what social media experts are calling the most authentic moment in influencer history, or the most manipulative content creation ever attempted, depending on who you ask. Ziyu, you've taught me that love isn't about perfect moments or perfect people. It's about choosing to build something beautiful together, even when the world around us feels chaotic and uncertain. You've been my anchor when everything else felt unstable, my inspiration when creativity felt impossible, and my best friend when loneliness felt overwhelming. The emotional intensity of the moment was amplified by the real-time reactions of millions of viewers. The chat became a stream of heart emojis, crying faces, and messages of support, mixed with skeptical commentary and criticism. International viewers began joining as news of the stream spread globally, with translation bots working overtime to help non-Chinese speakers understand the unfolding drama. Yu's reaction became the focal point of global attention. Tears began streaming down her face as she processed not only the proposal, but the reality that this intimate moment was being shared with millions of people worldwide. Her emotional struggle between joy and overwhelm was visible to everyone watching, creating a complex viewing experience that raised questions about consent, privacy, and the boundaries between public and private life in the digital age. I can't believe you're doing this in front of everyone, Ziyu said through tears, her words carrying both love and what some interpreted as discomfort with the public nature of the proposal. This moment has since been analyzed extensively by relationship counselors, who have offered conflicting opinions about whether public proposals create undue pressure or represent a beautiful form of community celebration. The technical aspects of the stream were equally impressive and controversial. Professional camera operators were revealed to be positioned in both locations, suggesting that regardless of the emotional authenticity, significant planning and coordination had occurred. The production quality rivaled that of major television events, complete with multiple camera angles, professional audio equipment, and seamless technical coordination between two locations. At 8:47 p.m., Tian revealed the engagement ring, and the viewer count surged past 3.5 million concurrent viewers. The ring, later valued by jewelry experts at approximately $85,000, became an immediate topic of discussion.